My name is Luca, and with me today we have Viking Bear.
Yay, I'm in time. With the
No!
words.
I took too long for the intro.
Yep.
For those of you who don't know, we played a game. I tried to make the intro as quickly as possible, so he doesn't have time to set up and is overwhelmed and can't say hi.
So basically wants to ruin the stream for you guys.
Yes, and today we actually put a little headset on him. He actually did that himself. Let's go into the free updates. We're going to look at them and then we are going to answer some questions. We haven't looked yet in those tutorial series at all the unique factories, so we're going to have a look at those. But let's start with the one that doesn't require us to go directly into our save game, the new name lists. And you can find them under editors and then theme editor. Let's create a new one. It's just a random one. I just want to show off the feature. Basically, you know, when you click on a random person in your city, it's having a random name, or you're zoning something, it's having a random name like Green Hills or Walnut Bay or something like this. With this update, you can actually generate or you can put in your own names that then will be put up by the game or by your scenario to create your own kind of city. So that means that from now on you could, for example, if you want to have like a more Chinese city, you could actually add a lot of Chinese names. You don't have to only use your new ones. You can decide if you want to override the default names that are there or not. And then you can have like basically everything. Oh, we actually loaded. Okay, so we have some new assets. One of the ones that was mentioned during the dev diary are the new fruit trees that you can do. So I'm just clicking somewhere here because, as I said, I'm not an asset creator. I don't know how this works, but just want to show off that you have a few new assets. Some of those assets are coming with the free update, and I think the fruit trees are part of this. And then you have some that are coming with other stuff. Like these, for example, are the industry ones, the high tow trucks, and I think we also have some free ones that come with the ones like train cargo stuff, train passenger trains and so on. So there are some free ones and some that come with the DLC if you purchase this. Okay, but we're actually going to create a toll booth that will be used to tax people that come into our city because they're using our roads. So we have 4 different toll booths. We have the small ones, which unlock in level 4, I think it was. Let's have a look. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it was 4. I was right. And then the other one should unlock at 6. Let's see. Yeah, so 4 and 6. So you can use them to make some money. Very simple. Every car that goes through here needs to pay a certain amount. And you can fix how much they have to pay, either like 10 cents or like $2 or whatever the currency in the game is. They're slowing down your money, your traffic, but at the same time they are also generating money for you. So you can change that if you still want some money by creating a policy, a city planning policy, which is the automated toll, which then makes basically, let's activate that, which lets your vehicles go through without paying, not without paying, but like lets them go through much quicker, as you can see here, but you also get the 30% reduced income from the toll booths. Additionally, you can use them to manage your traffic flow. So let's see, if we increase our fare here, more and more cars should stop going to this one and actually go through one of the other ones. They are now having a new evaluation of the of their traffic path, because they're not only calculating what is the distance, which is one part, but they're also calculating on the amount of money they need to spend. So let's see if we make that really low, if then more people will go through this one. Yeah, a lot of people are still evaluating this one as much faster. Oh no, now it's taking effect. You see more and more people are going here. So this is actually a really cool way how you can now, I can now, and because before I had maybe a huge traffic jam here, I can now have 2 separate streets and distribute them. And I have much bigger influence on how my traffic is going. As you can see, now the actual traffic jam switched from being on this lane to this lane. Can you indicate if it can only accept cars, trucks, so you could separate them that way other than cost? I don't think you can actually change that. No, you need to text both. So historic buildings is a new feature, and we showed that as well beforehand, but I think we can show it off again. Where how are we going to do this? So let's say I'm building a nice little new area, and you want to keep the look of it alive. You can actually select the house and mark it as an historic building. So this historic building, now every time it upgrades, it will keep this look. So it still normally upgrades, it gets the bonuses for education and for potentially increased like it basically gets all the bonuses that it's normally getting when it's upgrading, but it will stay this look, so you can make sure that your skyline or your little village looks exactly like you want it to look. Oh, here, historic building. Here we can actually show it. Let's quickly place a little park, bouncy castle. So this one will now upgrade, and as you can see in a second, it will not change its appearance. Come on! Everybody is upgrading except for you. Now it upgraded. Okay, perfect. So now you can see it upgraded, but stayed the same model or the same asset. Can the toll booth be elevated? No, it needs to be on the ground. It also can't be in a tunnel. Question: after disaster, is a historical building rebuilt or as the same building, or will it be a new building? Is it rebuilding after all? So it will be a different. So first off, not necessarily rebuilding, and if it rebuilds, it will be a different one. So as in real life, it's basically trying to model a real life, right? Like you have these huge facades, or like this old facades that you don't change, but you can renovate it inside. So hence you can still upgrade, and but if it's breaking down, like you can't really rebuild the whole thing again. Yes, there are one-way toll booths. There are. I didn't show all the toll booths. So we have the two-way toll booth, the two-way small toll booth, the one-way small toll booth, the two-way big toll booth, and the one-way big toll booth. So these are the different toll booths that you have available in the DLC, or as a free update. Sorry, not in DLC, as a free update. We haven't seen the household plastic factory. Okay, this is quite modern. I think this is the standard oil one, where you just need an oil industry to produce it. Then we have the toy factory with the gigantic rubber duck, tiny toys. I like this one. This is quite cool. What do you need for this? So here you actually, so we're going from the easiest one to the hardest ones. But here you already need input from two separate industries. The printing press. Whoop. Here we need plastics and paper. Is this a meerkat? Meerkat? I think it's a meerkat. That's really cool. The logo. That's quite cool. Electronics factory. So now we're slowly getting into the big ones. Litho electronics. Like this looks pretty cool. Like, I really like the detail that they put into the stuff. The apparel plant. The petroleum refinery. Oh, I really like that one. Oh, this is really cool. This one needs petroleum, plastic, and metals. The soft paper factory, also really cool. I wonder, like, I don't know, but like I wonder which one they used to model this after. Like here you now need 4 different inputs to actually satisfy that. And they're becoming super expensive, right? You basically need industry to be able to pay for them. Like the next one, the food factory, costs 200,000 just to build. Oh, and we need much more space for that. Herman's Quality Foods. You can really see like they're coming in at one side and then it comes out at the other side. And here again, we need animal products, flour, paper and plastic. So already all 4 industry areas combined in this. Sneaker factory for $250,000. What is this one? A sneaker itch. Sneaker factories established 2009. Also really nice. These industries, the products that they need is not we're not able to import them. What we're able to import is raw resources, oil, ore, forest products and farming products, crops. Then we can manufacture them into something else, and then we can put them into a unique factory. You see now they're getting delivered, they're creating houses. Oh, nice. So each production is like 10,000 in a modular house factory, and the material cost is only 2,000. With 1,300 in production, so we're making like roughly 6,000 in profit. That's basically it. Do you want to add anything, Nurgle?
I'm also good looking, and I'm a bear. I like helmets. I'm really fashionable in helmets.
Wait, let me help you with this.
The lack of arms is a problem, but dude.
With this, on this happy note, we're going to end the stream. Thank you very much and see you soon.